do the shoulder. Ready? It didn't show on camera, so that was kind of pointless.
Well, you hit me the other side and the sole left that way, so stop.
You can't see it, but the dust is coming off.
She's killing me. It's been real, guys.
Oh yes, everyone's favorite. Popcorn ceiling. Michael's probably going to be so stressed when I say that I want to scrape all of this off. Hi, you're cute.
Let me get this mess out of your photo.
What up, witches? Welcome back to my Baha'i for another room transfiguration. If you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. My name is Carolyn. I love doing DIYs, I love doing room makeovers, and I'm pretty obsessed with Harry Potter and Disney things. If you enjoy my content or you like those types of videos, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button to join our online community and do lots of weird, magical, DIY, nerdy, just crazy things of this. The footage from this video was shot originally during Christmas 2019. I just never released it because it was so close to my grandpa's passing. And there was just so many things that I needed to take care of. So if you happen to see a little Christmas tree in the corner, don't mind that too much. While editing this video, I discovered that I filmed an intro for this video last Christmas. Today, what we are going to do is we are going to finally start working on my entryway transformation, renovation, whatever you want to call it. But the goal of this is to make it all pretty because it's just, well, it's just been broken my entire life. This is my grandpa's house and I really want it to be the beautiful home that he always wanted it to be. Grandpa's not feeling very well right now. He's actually in the nursing facility. And, well, to be honest, I don't know how well he's gonna do going forward, but in the hopes that he's coming home or, you know, no matter what happens, I want to honor his house. I want to honor the house I grew up in. Watching that video just brought me to pieces. It shattered my heart because at that time, I had no idea what was coming for me and my family. On a brighter note, let's go ahead and look back at the memories from when we worked on the entryway and saw how we removed tile for the very first time. Here is the overview of the entryway. You will notice that this floor also has little blue spots on it in addition to being hideous. I may or may not be responsible for that. We will never know. Anyway, we're removing the tile to replace it with new wood floors like how we did in my bedroom transfiguration. We're also going to remove these mirror tiles that my grandma had my dad install years ago, along with scraping the ceiling and painting the walls to match the living room. First thing on the list, move all of this miscellaneous stuff out.
I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
For those of you that follow me on my Instagram page, this big thing right here that I'm moving is actually the coffee table I DIY'd into a bench. Now that everything is out of the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these glass panels that you see behind me. Don't mind me being a dork right here. I am nerdy by nature. These mirror tiles are actually in several places around my house. I wouldn't mind them so much if the splits just didn't make your face look like you were in a fun house. I actually removed one set of them that was over in our dining room, and we still have them downstairs at the bar and in the kitchen. Those will be leaving very shortly as well. you are taking on a similar project to this, do not do what I'm doing. Put on gloves from the get-go, because very shortly I slice my finger and whine about the blood because blood scares me, along with many other things. But don't hurt yourself. Wear gloves from the get-go.
I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
Now that we are tile free, I'm just gonna go ahead and spackle any dents or holes in the wall that I may have caused by taking them off. A few holes later, I discovered that this jar was not closed properly, so all the spackle was so dry, but luckily I had another form of spackle on hand, so I'm just going to use that to finish up the rest of the holes, and then we'll get right into the floor. This hideous yellow tile floor is also in several places in the house, and I'm so glad that my boyfriend and our friends were able to remove it. I was too scared to even try, and it's also very, very noisy. In case you're wondering why we 2319 taped off this room with plastic, that's because we already finished the other side, which is our living room, and didn't want it to get dusty from when we scraped the ceiling. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we filmed this during Christmas time, so just ignore that little Christmas tree right there. We'll pretend that it's neutral while I'm painting the ceiling. Guys, do you ever watch videos of yourself and think, gee, it really is true that the camera adds 10 pounds? So don't mind this rear view of me as I am painting the entryway. This is actually the same color in our living room, which I will show you in a later video. It is time to lay down the new floor, which means it is also time to Asian squat for days. If you get sore doing this, don't worry, you are not alone. I was utterly exhausted after this, even though my entryway was on the smaller side. A lot of you were asking for a more in-depth tutorial on installing these floors, so I am going to do my best to explain it in more detail during my next room transfiguration video, so watch out for that. Michael is so sweet. He is opening the rest of the boxes of flooring for me in addition to cleaning up the mess of tissue paper so that I can continue putting the rest of the floor down without interruptions. And for those of you wondering, yes, he is wearing a Gryffindor robe from Target. Target tends not to sell merchandise for other Hogwarts houses, otherwise I would have definitely got myself a Ravenclaw one. Come on Target, give us Ravenclaws some merch too.
The memory of you just come running back.
Once the floors were done, it was time to decorate. The decorating portion of this video is pretty short since we did not have space for a ton of decor, and I'm a bit on the minimalist side when it comes to wall art anyway. So we just added a few things. Well, Michael added a few things since we all know that I'm useless with power tools. This full-length mirror is actually from Ross, which I got for a steal. I originally really wanted the mirror of Erised since my living room is adjacent to the entryway and Harry Potter themed, but girl, I did not have $300 to spend on that mirror. One day when I'm ballin', you will definitely see it here, but for now, this one will do. This Target cube shelf was a must, since us Filipinos have a tendency to hoard all our shoes or chinelas by the front door. After laying down this gorgeous tribal print rug from TJ Maxx, I just went ahead and hung up my jackets and the bags that I use most often. I'm like a golden crown whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. Don't be scared of my pillow, you guys. I just felt like it went good with my Harry Potter living room. I do eventually want to DIY some wizard-inspired wall decor, but for now, let's see the current results. I keep on falling astray from my intuition, but I'm pretending it's not my fault. No. The way you make glitter, you drink me like liquor, keep painting the picture, alright. No, I don't care much for people like them. Oh, nah. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more videos every week, and share this with someone you want to inspire.